Hi Pisces, welcome to your July 2018 general read. It's going to be great for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah, if it doesn't resonate, please check out your other signs because maybe those will make a little bit more sense or fill in some gaps for you. And let's get started. I've already pulled your cards. So we have one major arcana. We have the World card, which is where you guys are right now. Okay, so that's a really good thing. So we do know that there's some things getting cut out, things shifting for some new things to start, right? I think last month I felt like there was a lot of you who were kind of wanting to go back to an ex, or had been thinking about an ex a lot, or someone that you had met in the past that maybe for whatever reason it just didn't quite jump off. And I feel like that you could be revisiting that, right? So bottom of the deck, you guys have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like with this, we know this is the card about sowing seeds and waiting to see, the results, waiting to see if what we've worked so hard at is actually going to yield good results, right? Of course, that is the case for some of you. But some of you, I almost feel it also as like looking back at things that you've done in the past in this particular situation and like looking at it. You know what I mean? Like, look, he's really looking at it. And I don't mean like looking at it to be like waiting for all the good things to sprout, but looking at it and realizing like, oh shit, like that's not going to be good. Like, because I did do that. I almost feel like it's instead of you guys sitting and waiting for something, it's like you guys right now, this month, have also been looking at the things that you've done, right or wrong, to affect your outcome into like, what place you're in right now. I hope that makes sense. It just kind of feels like that. It feels like you guys are a little bit in your head. And I say that too because at the bottom of the deck, or the foundation, you guys have the Eight of Swords. That's totally a feeling of feeling stuck, right? We'll get into that. We're almost there. But it just almost looks like you guys are really looking at the things that you've done, looking at the work or lack thereof of work you put into something, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your, putting into yourself. And almost like you're getting these aha moments like, oh, okay, this makes sense. I feel like I can hear like a lot of you guys being like, oh, well, like something will happen, like, oh, that was my karma. A lot of that energy too. So the theme of the month, interesting, we got two character cards. We've got the Queen of Cups and we've got the King of Swords. Air energy, water energy, right? So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This for me feels like it feels more of like a situation of, let's say this is someone you're dealing with or someone you're married to. I'm almost getting a feeling of like I'm feeling a couple that loves each other, but I guess the best way I could say is they don't speak the same love language, right? So almost a sense of they keep bumping into a wall because they're not supplying what the other one needs, because the way that they're set up is different, right? You've got the King of Swords, who's someone who's very direct. They don't make decisions much from their heart. Not to say they never do, but they're more in their head type of person. What makes sense? They do what makes sense. They do what's right for everybody. They're very fair, They're not trying to be mean or whatever, but they're just kind of aloof. Look at his face. Like, he's not like a charmer or anything, right? But he does the right thing. He's fair. He's logical. He's smart. This could be someone who has like a really good job, really successful, but they're always at their job. Like they don't connect with you and their kids and their, you know what I mean? Something like that. You got Queen of Cups, who's like so watery, so intuitive, so in her feelings, so kind. She is that mother that mends everybody. Like she is that mother that welcomes in everybody's friends to their house and like feeds them and loves on them, gives them hugs. You know, she's different. So naturally, the way that she would express her love and the way that he would express his love, they're not even looking at each other. They're not on the same wavelength exactly. I feel like you guys are dealing with a situation like that right now, and that's kind of the theme of this month, right? You know you have decisions to make about it. You guys are right now taking this time to really look out the world around you, really look again at what the things you've done, the things you've been through, looking at your shit, their shit, the shit, and really having to make some serious decisions. And I feel like you guys know that you're having to do it from a place of passion and do it from a place of do it from a place of how you feel more rather than what makes sense. And it's funny that I'm saying that because Pisces, you guys are a water sign. You guys, you're ruled by more of an emotion. You guys are emotional. But it's almost as if in this situation, I'm feeling almost like you guys have been acting more like this King of Swords character. And whoever you're dealing with is more this Queen of Swords character or Queen of Cups character. Especially if you're a male Pisces, I'm really feeling this. Again, it can go either way. This is general. This is just what I'm feeling based on this right now. Because one thing Pisces will do if things get uncomfortable, which is like your direct, your defense mechanism, is you guys will go off into your la la land head. Like you'll go into this whole nother world. You'll go and, you'll do the Alice in Wonderland thing. So you're just in a whole nother world in your head. And you can stay there for a long time. And other people feel like you're just ignoring them and neglecting them. And I guess kind of you are. But it's like your defense mechanism. So I feel like right now you guys are really looking at the shit. You're really looking at what is. And you're like, I need to do things a little bit differently. I can't run and hide from this situation. I can't just go into my head. I can't go into imagination mode. I have to face whatever's going on. I need to make a decision. Because the thing is, it has you stuck. You're starting to play mind games with yourself. This is a person who's stuck there, but they're stuck there and it's their own fault. Because this person could wiggle out. But look at this person's blindfolded. And so it's like you guys can't see. It's like you can't see past the problem. So that's why that's why I feel too, like, even though you guys are the water quality, I feel like this month you guys have been really in your head taking on kind of that King of Swords energy, and it has you stuck. It has you stuck because that's not where you're supposed to be. That's not even your element, right? Mercury does go into retrograde in this month. Now that could have something to do with it. Also, Mars is in retrograde right now. Also, by the time we hit August, we'll have like 5 or 6 planets in retrograde. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that people are sitting back and looking at things, looking at the way they fight, looking at their connections with people, looking at, just reviewing everything. So you guys have been super in your head, and now you're at the point where it's driving you so damn crazy. You're like, look, I got to do something about it. Like, I can't even sit here anymore, right? Because with this 8 of Swords, there's a castle in the background. So you have somewhere you can go to find your safety, right? And find your victory, but you're too stuck in your head. If you're into affirmations, say affirmations. I feel like this will really help you this month. Because when we're stuck in our head and we've got these bad thoughts going on, then we can't we aren't even motivated enough to move forward. And affirmations will help you to kind of retrain your brain to get the courage and the gumption to wiggle out of those bandages and just walk on the other side of the sword. Maybe grab one to take it with you up the mountain for protection, but definitely praying and meditating this month, I feel like will help you see a little clearer, right? And instead of tapping into this King of Swords energy, really relying on the energy that's natural to you, going within and doing more of the Queen of Cups thing, feeling the situation out. We're in Cancer season, so it makes sense. Okay. Now, in the past, you guys have the Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel like for a number of you guys, you are successful in many ways, especially when it comes to like business. I feel like, you know, business isn't really a problem. It's almost like to the point now where it's like, okay, I've got money and I've got all that. So, you know, like I'm set that way. But like, damn, I really want this love situation. I really want love. Like I'm realizing now, I'm looking at, you know, everything that's gone on. And like, I really want a partner, you know? And I say that too because in the near future, I feel like you guys will be offering your cup to someone, okay? This could be the start of something brand new. It could be something that you're trying to go back to. But a lot of you guys, I feel like you have a brand new situation coming your way that either you're interested in or they're interested in. You know, the W or the M could mean something to somebody. That cross on the little bread thing could be a T or, you know. But something that's going to make you feel very fulfilled in an emotional way, something that's new and exciting, and something that kind of pulls at the heartstrings. And I feel like you guys will be in a place where you're opening up to that energy more, especially towards the end of the month. You may even be thinking about marriage or really settling down with this person, or just settling down in general, really trying to build your foundations in order to have this life, right? To have this happy wife, happy life situation. Because whoever's in your environment, you've got that Queen of Swords. So this is why I say it could be someone from the past. If you see the cards how I do, it's like you've got this Ace of Cups here and you got this Queen of Swords, but her back is to you. Almost as if like, I'm not even dealing with you. Like, I'm not even looking at you and you're not coming with anything correct. So this could be, again, falling in line with how last month, a lot of you guys, it seemed like you wanted to rekindle something. You guys this month could be finding the courage to kind of try to extend that olive branch. And she's like, but hold on. She has her sword of truth. She's like, don't come around here with no bullshit. Literally, don't even come over here talking to me unless you have something real to offer. She's not playing. I can tell you that. And it's not even that this person is a bitch, but rightfully so, this person is finally standing up for themselves and they're being very direct with you, right? At first, they're almost shady. Their back's to you. They don't even want to know. They're not even quite sure if they want to give you the time of day or vice versa. Remember, this is general. But she's like, okay, so what? You have something to say? What? What are you bringing? What? Okay, and you love me. Okay, so what? Show me. Come here. Like she has her sword of truth and she's like begging, like, okay, and more. What? What else? What else? This is a woman who's been through it, okay? So she's not playing anymore. Woman or man. And again, these energies could be flip-flop. This could be you who is acting like this. It's a general read. But right now, you guys are in that cycle. Like, things are closing out. New things are coming in, you know? And I feel like this, what is helping this is because you guys are finally at the place where instead of running and hiding, you're making that decision. You're planning something solid or trying to for your future, right? And you're going about it now with a different kind of intention. So when the world card hits, it's really beautiful because it's like anything can happen. It's unlimited wonder. if you are trying to offer up your love to someone, if you are trying to, especially like let single people, this is something new, I think it's a good time. If it's someone from the past, it's possible, but you are going to have to put in some work, okay? If you're used to someone like having this, you and someone else playing this game of back and forth, and you just figure, oh, I just need to let him be mad for a minute and, I'll call him and we'll figure it out. They are different. They're not going to be like, oh, okay, anymore without seeing something. So if this is something you're trying to reconcile, they're different. You better come different. That's all I'm going to say. And vice versa. If someone is trying to reconcile something with you and maybe you're just kind of like, I don't know, show me. I really feel like you guys are not playing. Like not even a little bit. Okay? And things are going to move really fast. Make sure, with that Knight of Swords energy, it can be very abrasive. It lacks maturity. It's not like it's a king who, it's not this King of Swords who is grounded and, yes, moves swiftly enough, but, really thinks about it and knows his consequences and his boundaries and is totally fair. This is just someone who could just be coming in saying any old damn thing, right? Or someone who's coming in and just saying, like, trying to make something happen, but, like, actually ruining it, right? Because they said something dumb So just really watch your communication, especially towards the end of the month. Like I said, Mercury's in retrograde, things get a little wonky. Yeah, so with this King of Swords and this Queen of Cups, you got the Nine of Cups. So this is a dream, like this would be like a wish come true, a dream come true for you. If you could figure it out. Again, I told you, it feels like you guys speak different love languages. It feels like that kind of energy. Like, if you're really trying to get this person, you're going to have to really be thoughtful and mindful of what it is that they like and what they would want. You're going to have to really think outside the box if you're trying to rekindle something. Okay, with the Two of Wands, you got the King of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys are really trying to set your foundations. King of Pentacles is a great father, great businessman. He's money connected. I mean, he's just a really stable character. And I think that you guys are ready for that. I think you guys, and especially family, I keep hearing family. It's like you're ready now for your unit, your family, your why, What's this Eight of Swords? Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you guys are stuck over someone who's being, again, this is Queen, you got two Queen of Swords. This is someone like, look at her face. She's like, what? Don't come over here, stupid. Impress me, right? So I think whatever's happened in the past, again, remember I felt like these Seven of Pentacles were things that you were looking at, maybe that you've done, bad seeds that you've planted almost. I do feel like you knowing that, you are stuck in your head because you're like, I really want to make this right. I really want to rekindle this, but she is not fucking around with me. This can be someone with a lot of air in their chart. This is someone that you really love, right? Bottom of the deck right now, Two of Cups. What does this Ace of Cups offer? Ace of Cups, you guys have the Two of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys, this could be a job offer. This can be just you guys trying to balance your love life and career life. You guys, trying to balance just in general what to do next. Because you could be at this place where you're trying to be nice to this person and be so loving, and they're like, what? And so you're like, trying not to get frustrated because you're like, I know, I almost in a way like I deserve this. So let me just, like you're almost trying to just deal with it and balance the scale yourself because you know that however they're acting towards you with this Queen of Swords energy, you know it's for a reason. Like, you're like, okay, valid, you know, fair. Queen of Swords, yeah. With the Queen of Swords, got the Strength card. Could be a Leo, but this person is really flexing on you. They're flexing on you, letting you know, like, look, things aren't like they were before. If you don't come up in here, you're going to have to come correct. And if it's a new relationship, it's just someone who in many ways tames you in a way that you, like, this person can check you in a way that nobody else can, and you get it and you receive it, right? Because the Strength card in the original depiction, someone who, you know, it's the woman who's holding open the mouth of the lion, right? It's both the duality of the, like, masculine and feminine energy. So it's like this person, they know how to, even if, like, a situation arises and they have to check you, they know how to do it in such a way, that you can receive it because it's not too much. You know, you don't feel completely disrespected. They know how to give that feminine, gentle nudge, right? The Strength card isn't so much about the cat, that's the masculine energy. It's more about the woman. It's more about using that type of strength rather than an overpowering, dominating strength, right? But this person is definitely showing you, like, look, I'm no punk peach, okay? They're flexing on you a little bit. And I think you admire that about them. You see that they really respect themselves. With the World, you've got the Queen or King of Wands. So you guys are ready. You guys are ready to go forward. You guys are ready to just move this thing right on along. The King of Wands is, Wands is the fastest moving energy. It's someone who's fiery and passionate. It's like you finally realizing, like, damn, it's almost like you don't know what you got till it's gone. Finally realizing, like, oh my God, it all just clicked. Epiphany. I know what I want. I know what I like. I'm going to go after it. I don't care. The time is now. And you guys actually having the bravery to do so, right? Because the King of Wands, not that they're not fearful, not that they don't fear anything, but they don't let fear stop them. So it's like, even if they are scared to do something or approach somebody, think about all your Aries and Sagittarius and Leo friends. Even if they are scared to do something, they never think for once that that's reason enough to not do it. It's almost like that, feel the fear and do it anyway. They'll still do it. You know what I mean? They're so full of fire. They're like, well, look, this is what I want. Shit. They go after what they want. So you guys are kind of more embodying that energy this month. So with that Knight of Swords, you guys have the Five of Cups. I'm going to pull one more with that because I don't really like that. I need to understand it better. And the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like it's an energy of, like, in the past where one of you was just giving, right? Which left you almost feeling depleted. This person feels left out in the dark, or left out in the cold, right? This person feels, it's a feeling of poverty and feeling left out and just not being cared for, not being enough. I feel like one of you guys was giving to this situation so much to where you felt depleted. There was no balance in it, right? And now it's like this, at this time where it's just like you're looking at the past and you're like, oh my God, damn, feeling sick over it almost, right? Because I do feel like someone in this situation definitely took advantage. Like, this feels like someone took advantage of a good person here, right? Or someone who was trying to do things for all the right reasons. And look, under that Five of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Wands, right? Ten of Wands is all about having too many things, too many burdens, being overwhelmed, right? So it's like this person was giving to you, or you were giving to this person to the point where you just felt depleted. You feel raggedy and like they don't even give a fuck. And here you are, or here they are, you know. I feel like you both are feeling bad about the past. One in a sense of, oh my God, I can't believe they could do that to me. I can't believe, like, why would you do this to me? And the other person in the sense of, what the fuck was I thinking? Oh my God, I see all these things that I did to this person. Like, oh my God. So now someone's trying to rush forward to make it right. This can be the other person. I do feel like for a lot of you Pisces, though, it's you. But it can be the other person. Let's see. I tried to pull just like a oracle card, and 3 popped out. So I took them all because I felt like you guys needed it. The first one is organized for success. So do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So almost I'm taking this as like a spring cleaning but summer cleaning card. If you've got clutter, take that shit out too and organize, because the thing is, things that we hold on to that maybe the energy doesn't feel so right, it does affect us in our daily. Also, if you are trying to go back, especially to someone from the past, it's like coming with a plan, right? Because remember, here's this new Ace of Cups, but her back is turned to it. So it's like, if you're going to come, you're going to have to come correct. So organize your thoughts, have a plan, really know what it is that you want out of this relationship or out of this situation before you just open your mouth. Because I can guarantee you, if you open your mouth and even say that you want something again, and then you just end up falling into the same cycles of being the same person, she is going to flash on you. She's not playing. She's like very ready. Like she's 2 seconds from chopping your head if you don't get it right, you know? Words of abundance. Okay. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract from yourself, or that is what you attract for yourself and others. So really, speaking positive things, thinking positive things, letting go of things like this 8 of Swords energy. It's not conducive for you moving forward in a positive way. Really speaking, believing, and feeling words of abundance. And also make, it might be helpful to surround yourself with people who are a little bit more on a positive tip. Don't be around lower vibrational people if you can help it this month, because that doesn't help for this. Hang out with people who are on that positive shit, and you'll hear different conversations. Things will start to shift. Things will start to change. Environment does, it affects us, right? Our environment. And most of us are grown enough to where we can choose to be around whoever we want to be, right? Around. So the last one, take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So again, I really do feel like you guys are going forward and having some bravery. You've got that King of Wands energy with the world. Like, you guys are ready to go for it. So, like, take a chance, be a risk taker. But at the same time, make sure that you have made it very clear to yourself what it is that you want, because you don't want to jump the gun and, offer something that's premature and then you make it even worse. So for a lot of you guys, this is your true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So I especially feel that for people who are meeting someone new. Some of you guys, who've dealt with someone in the past, and maybe this is what you're trying to bring back, that could be true too, but I feel this more for newbies. In whatever case, if you're going to spend your time trying to pursue somebody or get to know somebody, you might as well, be honest and go about it the right way and kind of give it your all. Otherwise, you're just wasting everybody's time. You never know. This could be a true love that you guys are dealing with. So this is really good. You guys I feel like you guys have to get clear. And I feel like you are getting clear with that Two of Wands energy on what it is that you want. So that's really good. You guys have the World. So we're closing out cycles. We're beginning new ones. And you guys are taking on that King of Wands energy to really go forward. Just make sure you're very clear. If you're going to be trying to rekindle love, you better come correct. Homegirl over here with the sword, she's not playing with you. Like, she is so not playing with you if this is something that you're trying to get back. So come correct, okay? And, there's a possibility you could revamp something. But you're going to have to show it. You're going to have to show and prove, okay? It's going to be very important. Show and prove. So maybe I'll name that the video. I don't know. All right. You guys have a good one. I will see you next month, Pisces. Bye.